Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Today I'm doing something absolutely different. I've had this video for a really long time. I just haven't had the chance to like edit it and whatever not. So I'm going to be doing makeup on this mannequin. In no way am I a makeup artist. I don't plan to be. I just wanted to do it myself. If I can do it on my own, I figure I will do it on a mannequin. It was really hard, so but I was still able to do it. I'm feeling new energy, new vibe. I just moved to Calgary. Vancouver was just giving me way too much anxieties. The weather is just terrible out there. Like, I don't know what to say about the city, but there was money. That's it. Anyways, let's get started. So first thing first, I'm just using my makeup wipe and wiping down the mannequin. I got this from Amazon. I'll leave the link below if I can find it. So I'm just wiping it down, making sure that I'm gonna start doing the makeup on a clean, fresh mannequin skin or whatever. So yeah, so I'm gonna start off by applying this Huda Beauty highlighter everywhere on this mannequin because that's how I would do my makeup usually. Anyways, I'm really irritated because I bought this shit and like it doesn't pump and I'm just very pissed because it's not cheap. It's expensive. There should be no reason why there's such a mistake happening right now. I'm cheap, okay? Anyways, so I'm gonna apply that everywhere on the mannequin, and this is obviously after we already clean it up and wipe it down. As you can see, she's looking nice and clean. So I'm gonna literally use a big brush to just apply that everywhere, including like the shoulders and everything, because I really just want to change the skin color of this mannequin. That's why I'm doing the makeup. So I'm gonna change it into my skin color because I am using my makeup. Anyway, so that is what it is. Let's get to it. So I'm gonna fast forward this part of the video just because it's actually really harder putting makeup on this mannequin than I thought. Just because the skin is very smooth and it's like the makeup, like you really just gotta take your time and blend it in so that you don't miss spots. So I did take my time here, so I'm gonna fast forward the video so we don't sit around and like yeah, just makes things go a little faster. Okay, so now we're just gonna apply foundation. I was gonna apply the highlights everywhere on the body, but I didn't want to waste my product because, like I said, I just bought this and I'm really trying to like not be. It was expensive, so I'm really cheap of it. So I'm gonna be using two foundations. I'm gonna be using the Pro Longwear from MAC as well as NARS Natural Radiance foundation. I'm gonna leave all of the products that I'm using below. Like I said, I'm not a makeup artist. I really don't care. I just know that I put shit on my skin and it looks good and I go on. Basically, that is it. So I'm gonna apply the NARS foundation first because it's really thick and I figure out that it will be better for the mannequin because for some reason it's really hard to blend on this thing. Like it's just really smooth. So you have to like be really gentle with the brush. Like I've never been gentle like this before. This is really gentle. And I try to use a beauty blender, but honestly, it's better to use a brush because you can blend it better that way with a brush. Because a beauty blender, I kept having like big spots and like the basically the makeup was not staying on the mannequin skin at all. So I'm gonna apply that everywhere, and then I'm gonna apply the Pro Longwear MAC in number 7 as well. So I've applied the makeup everywhere on the mannequin, including the shoulders and everything. It's looking really good right now. I don't know. Like I said, it's really hard to like evenly apply. See, I have like little spots on the top there, but to be honest, it's whatever at this point. I'm gonna do my best to make sure that it's blended fully and way better. It takes some time, but just do it gently. I figure out don't be rough with the brush. Just be very gentle with the brush, and it's gonna work out. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and apply concealer, and I'm using the No Filter Concealer by ColourPop. This, I really didn't know what shade to get, so I got two shades just because I like my concealers to be a little lighter than my foundations. So I got two shades because I was ordering online and I really didn't know how it's gonna be and how it's gonna look. But it turns out that like mixing the two shades is actually perfect for what I wanted and the look that I want to achieve. So I'm gonna apply that underneath the eyes, and I'm also gonna apply it on the jawline and along the nose, and then I'm gonna blend it. So I'll be using a beauty blender to blend the concealer in, just because I'm gonna be basically tapping it very gently before it comes off. Like I said, the mannequin is very smooth. It's not like your skin where it like absorbs the makeup. Basically, this is just really sitting on there. So just be very gentle when you dab, like just really dab it really like lightly, not too heavy because you'll definitely take the product off. So now I'm just going to go ahead and apply concealer on the bridge of the nose. And this is how I basically do my makeup. I'm going to be doing eyeshadow look. I usually don't do eyeshadow look on myself. I'm usually very simple, just like a concealer look majority of the time if you see me. But you know, if I was going out and wanted to glam up, I would definitely do a full face and do eyeshadow and everything. So I'm going to be doing some eyeshadow look on this mannequin, but basically we're just going to apply concealer on the bridge of her nose and then on top of her forehead. And this is just really going to help to make her makeup pop out and make it stand out a little more. And since I'm going to be doing an eyeshadow on her eyes, I'm also just going to go ahead and use the excess product that's left on my beauty blender. I'm just going to dab it onto her eyes as well. And this is really going to help to make the eyeshadow colors pop out and stand out. So now I'm just going to go ahead and draw on her eyebrows. I'm using my Anastasia eyebrow dip palette. I'm gonna leave a link below. Honestly, like I said, this is not gonna be a detailed makeup video just because I honestly just wanted to frame myself doing the makeup of this mannequin because I was really excited to do the makeup. Doing the eyebrows is probably the hardest, okay, for me, just because it's very smooth and I already suck at doing eyebrows and I know there's a line already there, but trust me, once you start drawing it on, you'll see. Like maybe people that are good at drawing would be better at this because they have more control with their hands. Because I really think that's all it is. Like you need to have control with your hands, and I don't have that. And like whatever mistake you make, like it's gonna show. Like so, it's very hard to figure out. You know, it was just really hard to do the eyebrows, but I got it done. I did my best. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and just draw that in, and then yeah. So after I use the brow dip, I'm just gonna go ahead with this brow kit that I got from some random store in the States. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use that powder on top of the brow dip. And this is really just gonna help to make the eyebrows look more natural and it's not so like just so matted and kind of looks like a like it's dry on. So this is really gonna help the eyebrows just look more realistic. Whew, I'm all done with like doing the eyebrows finally. It took me a while. Anyways, now I'm gonna go ahead and contour her face. I'm gonna apply my concealer along her jawline there, and then I'm also gonna apply on the forehead, and then I'm gonna blend it in, and this should really just help her to give her that really, bad bitch, like exotic look to it. Kind of just brings out her face features and kind of brings out makes her makeup stand out as well. So let's go ahead, do that, and then we'll blend it in. So I went ahead and blend in the contour or whatever. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some eyeshadow. The mannequin came with like a basic eyeshadow, so I just left that on because I couldn't take it off at all. I have no tools to do that. So I'm just gonna be using the Tarte Pro palette. I'm not a makeup artist, so don't expect me to get these names on the, you know what I mean? I see a palette, I check it out, I'm like, oh, this has a nice pigment. I like this. And I picked it up. Anyways, I'm starting off with a nice dark color just in the crease of the eyes and stuff like that, and then working my way out towards the eyes. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply um kind of like a more shimmer color, kind of like the same color that the mannequin already had. I'm gonna go ahead and apply that. Look at my bougie ass self. I'm getting so frustrated with doing this thing that I'm like, I'm making all these faces in the mirror that you guys can see. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that first. Lord, wow, I have such a beautiful ass neck. Wow, look at that. Mhm. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this eyeshadow. I attempt to apply an eyeshadow. I'm not gonna go in detail into the eyeshadow just because it's too complicated, and you know what? I love watching like makeup videos, but I just cannot do the makeup videos. So let's not even try. We'll do it this one time, and that is it. I'm telling you, this is too much process. Big ups to the makeup gears and the makeup girls. You're you're doing good. So what you see me dusting off is basically the eyeshadow. Uh, I'm telling you, it was a struggle, but I did a good job after, so that's all that matters. I'm just dusting off the excess eyeshadow flicks that keep falling onto the face, and I guess I should have did the eyeshadow first before putting the foundation on, eh? I don't know, but either way, this is how I do my makeup. I usually put paper towel underneath while I do my eyeshadow and stuff like that. And usually on your skin, these two palettes, they don't flick off, but because it's on such a smooth texture, it is flicking off. So and now I'm just gonna go ahead and line the eyes to kind of make this look to pop out and stand up. And it also helps to the lashes to, kind of like just blend a little better. And it kind of like it just overall just makes your eyes look more like, it just makes it look better, honestly. Okay, so I attempted to do the whole wing stuff on this mannequin, and for some reason it just didn't work out. So I ended up changing the whole eyeshadow and making it more darker. And yeah, so basically right now I'm using chalk to kind of like brighten out the eyes. So I'm just applying white chalk underneath the eyes, and I try to use a eye pencil to do this, and for some reason it wouldn't stick. So the chalk worked way better. Sorry, you guys, I did not show you how I achieved the whole smoky eyes on this thing, but trust me when I tell you that this was difficult for me, and I still have a lot of mannequins to do, and I'm still gonna keep doing the makeup on it, but Lord, it's not easy doing makeup on this, okay, at all. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some lashes on this. And when I tell you, like, applying the lashes was probably one of the hardest shit. It was one of the hardest shit. I try everything. I try regular, lashes glue, and I try freaking gorilla glue. What else did I try? I try everything, okay? And nothing worked except for just using whatever glue that comes on the lash, and that was able to make it stick. The struggle was real. Up to now, it's not fully there, but it's not like really stuck to it. I figure out what it is. I'm gonna have to order a glue from online that's gonna work better for this. But for now, just to show you guys what it is, as you guys can see, it's literally falling off, and it's absolutely a pain in the butt, but we're gonna do what we can. Yay, I finally got the lashes on. Oh god. Anyways, I'm just gonna go underneath the eyes one more time with that check and just try and brighten out the makeup a little bit. And that I'm just happy that I got the lashes on, okay? All right, so I managed to, do the eyes. It's looking really good. I'm actually very happy with it. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and try and clean up everything because I messed it up, with doing the eyes and all the little mess and stuff like that. I just apply a little more concealer because I really want this makeup to pop out and give me that concealer look. So I'm gonna apply a little more concealer and blend it in. Alright, that's looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and apply some highlights onto the makeup because, what's makeup without a highlight? So of course everybody knows you always do your highlights on your cheekbones. I always try to do a C shape because I found that like when I put my highlights on into a C shape, it just really makes everything look like it's supposed to be there. I feel like it's just really random when I see people have like a straight highlights that's just like cutting straight across, and I'm just like, whoa. I can see that you will highlights today, baby girl. you know? But basically if I blend it in from like the corner, kind of like the corner of my eyes down towards my cheekbones, everything just looks like it was meant to be there. It just flows better and it blends better that way. So now I'm just kind of like making everything nice and flawless. I'm going over everything that I did before to just, make everything nice and flawless. I'm just once again contouring the face, making sure that like everything is nice and put together. It's coming along pretty good. Still, I'm still gonna, try and finesse it a little bit, but it's looking good. I'm very proud of what it is right now. So now I'm just gonna use my liquid liner to create fake lashes at the bottom. This was really hard for me to do because I am not an artist, but I did my best and I did what I could. So basically just making little streaks at the bottom. So now I'm just applying blush below the highlights, like on the cheeks. I know your blush is not supposed to be there, but it looks good with this look, and I was like, I might as well put it there. Anyways, anywho, it looked really good with the look, so I figure I might as well do it. Like I said, look at that, it looked popping, so I did it anyways, and it kind of goes with the eyeshadow and everything. So basically, I'm not sure what blush this is, but I believe I got it from MAC because I only get my makeup from two places. If it's not so far, it's MAC. And I only use MAC brand a lot. So all right, looking good, looking good. So, because the Anastasia highlights that I put on the cheekbones weren't like very pigmented, I decided to use another highlight just because it's more pigmented than the other one. So this one really does pop up. So I was really happy that I had this because if I didn't, I would have been so sad. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply that on the cheekbones, and then I'm gonna blend it in, and then we're gonna finish this up. So I'm just using a blending brush to blend everything in right now so everything looks nice and settled. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do the lips on this mannequin as well. And when you're doing the lips, you really just want to use eyeshadows for the lips, because if you try and use anything else, it's not gonna work at all. I try to use an eye pencil, it didn't even stay. So basically I'm using a dark eyeshadow to line up the lips, and I'm using my eyebrows brush, and then also I'm gonna be using another thing to put like the color that I want on the lips. So for this look, I'm gonna put like a gold eyeshadow on the lips, and it turns out to be very nice. It kind of looks very nude in a way, but not really nude. You guys will see, it looks really good. So once I'm done lining up the lips with the eyeshadow, of course, I'm gonna use a Q-tips to just to clean up everything and make sure that like the liner is actually like just aligned with the lip lines, because basically you are creating a lip line. You don't really have one. So I created one with the eyeshadow, of course, but now I'm just using my Q-tips to clean it up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and apply the lip color that I want for this mannequin. Okay, so first I'm gonna apply highlight on the lips, just to kind of like make the eyeshadow to stick. So that's what I'm doing right now. Is just basically applying that same highlighter that I used underneath before applying the foundation. I'm also going to go ahead and apply concealer on the lips. This is going to help the eyeshadow to stick on the mannequin lips as well. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that, and then we're going to go ahead and apply the color onto the lips. So now I'm going to go ahead and just apply my desired eyeshadow cutter on the lips. So the color I'm going to use is basically the gold color, and I'm using the Morphe 350 palette, I believe. I'm going to leave everything below. Honestly, like I said, this is not intended to be a makeup video, but I really just framed myself when I was doing this, and I thought to post it anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that, and then we'll finish up this mannequin, and then you guys can see the after result. So now I'm just applying highlights everywhere on the mannequin. It's just really going to give it that glow and make it stand up. So I'm just using the leftover highlights that I had on my highlight brush, and I'm just basically just blending it everywhere. And then after that, we're just going to go ahead and kind of put some setting powder to make it all settle and finish it up. And then I'll show you guys the finished result. So after applying powder and highlights everywhere on the mannequin, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. If it isn't me, then it's Hoot Dog. If it isn't me, then it's Hoot Dog. Hoot Dog. Hoot Dog. Hoot Dog. Hoot Dog. Sorry.